So, what do you think then?
About what?
About what I said last night. I meant it.
Yeah, I know you meant it.
What are you just ignoring me for, then?
Because I'm waiting for you to calm down and forget it.
No, I won't forget it. Not until our bags are packed and we're off this street.
Look, you're not thinking straight. We've got a nice flat there, which is great for both of our jobs. The Devon Gina thing will blow over, and the most important thing is we can't afford it. So forget it.
No, but we can afford it, though, and you know it. Wait, what's wrong with you? It's like people sniggering at your wife.
Well, whose fault's that?
I'm telling you, Steve. Either you find us somewhere to live, or I will.
She's determined to make a go of it in Sheffield.
But she'll be on her own. I mean, that's not a good idea under the circumstances, is it?
I think facing loneliness is easier than facing Les and Eileen every day.
Have you told Les?
Yeah, we're doing the early shift. I'm going to have to tell him at lunchtime. Can't say as I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I can give you some moral support if you like.
No, it's all right. I'll probably be best on my own.
It's no problem.
I know, and thanks for the offer, but like I said, hey, you best be going. You'll be late for work.
Yeah, sure.
Have you got any tissues? Pocket-sized ones, please.
Yeah, sure. There you go.
Thanks. Insurance companies don't like me breathing my germs over the punters when they're signing up for a life policy.
Well, they don't want to end up paying out too soon.
And they don't like doing that.
Listen, I hear you got into business with Dougie Ferguson.
Carrier pigeons round here must be on steroids.
I'm not prying, it's just I've had dealings with Dougie.
I've heard he can be a bit slippery. Did you lose money?
Well, let's just say I covered my losses in the end and then some.
Oh?
Yeah, take it from me. Dougie might be slippery, but he's not as sharp as he likes to think he is. Though he might have been a big hit with a rugby ball, but when it comes to business, please, he's strictly pub league.
Thanks. I'll bear it in mind.
Right. Let's get this brew inside us before we start. What made this nation great is this. In fact, if we hadn't started supping coffee instead, we'd still have an empire.
That's what your friend said, wasn't it?
If it wasn't, you're starting to sound like him. I say, you're starting to sound like him.
Oh, no, I'm not, am I?
Be like what people say about dogs and their owners, you know. When you live with someone, you're bound to take certain characteristics on, aren't you?
Is that why you don't want to move in with that boyfriend of yours? You don't want to end up doing all those funny hand signals, you know, over your head?
No, I'd move in with him like a shot.
Oh.
So...
Yeah, well, from what I've heard, you've all but moved your knicker drawer in anyway.
I stay over now and again.
Well, have you dropped any hints?
Of course I have.
And?
Well, he's a bloke, isn't he? And anyway, I don't want to see him pushy. I mean, it was different when we were going for this place, but maybe now he don't seem to think there's any need. Anyway, we're happy the way we are, so there's no need to spoil it, is there?
Where's Deirdre? Must be a bug going round. Deirdre's had to cover another store. Sunita's laid up as well.
Well, let's hope it's nothing new, sir. Yeah. Oh, listen, mate, if you're planning on going for a run later, make sure you leave your dirty trainers outside, all right?
You what?
I've already spoke to your mum. I've got a buyer coming round the house.
You mean our house?
No, my mum's house. You're just a tenant.
Yeah, well, it's still our home you're selling for money.
Hey, listen, mate, I've had enough grief today, and you're minor league compared to my missus. Just make sure you keep the place decent for this buyer, all right?
Hey, you want to watch yourself. They don't drive on the same side where he comes from, you know.
Right.
Hey, hang on. Where's your hat? You can't come in here without a hard hat. Anything could happen.
I'm the boss. I'll take the risk.
Oh, and have a shut down if the health and safety inspector shows up.
He's right, Richard. Got to follow the regulations, you know. Besides, gonna get that nice suit of yours in a terrible mess round here.
I just want to see how everything's coming on.
Well, then, fine. Everything's on schedule, isn't it, Dave?
Oh, it's spot on, Mr. Ferguson. It's no worries.
I tell you what, Richard, when you pop off home, get yourself into something a little less formal, then come back, say, 4-ish, and we'll give you the grand tour. How's that?
All right, then. But I want to see everything.
And so you shall.
Yes, sir.
41st class stamps, please, Rita.
Right, stick it back or lick and stick?
What? I don't know. Be for Mr. Baldwin. Lick and stick. Keep him quiet for a bit, eh?
Well, that'll be at £10.80, love, please.
Right. Well, I'm here. What day does the property pages come out in the Gazette?
It's Thursday. You're not thinking of moving, are you?
Well, that flat's all right for some people.
Like me, you mean?
Well, you've been happy living on the same street for goodness knows how many years. Some of us have got bigger horizons.
I see.
See you.
Ta-ra.
Hello.
Oh, all right.
I hear Shelley stayed at your place again last night.
Well, yeah, so what?
Oh, no, it's just great to see the two of you getting along so well together.
Oh, she's a great lass, isn't she? Eh?
Oh, she is. She's really chirpy. A breath of fresh air, and being with you deserve the power of good. Shame about this landlord of hers, isn't it?
What landlord, what?
Been wanting her out by next week.
Are you joking?
Yeah, says he can get more money renting to lodgers on DSS.
Oh, she's never said out to me.
Oh, no, now I've let cat out of bag. Look, will you please don't say I've said anything, will you?
Well, no, but I just don't understand why she's not said out to me.
Well, maybe she don't want you to feel beholden to have her stay at your place. I mean, you know what Shelley's like. She won't want you to feel pressurised her out.
No, but I'm gonna have to do something, aren't I? I mean, what if this landlord does kick her out, eh?
I don't know, Peter, that's up to you. But please, please don't say I've said anything, will you?
No, no. Hey, Eve, thanks. I appreciate that.
Pleasure.
Here, I've put your extra chips on, just don't tell Roy, right?
What kind of a low-down, dirty devil grasses on an angel, eh? Thanks, love.
Les, I went to see my mum yesterday.
Back from her sister's then, is she?
No, she's not come back.
Not come back? And where'd you see her?
Sheffield.
I don't understand. How come?
She doesn't want to come back. She can't face it.
Can't face me, you mean?
No, it's not just that. It's everything.
She doesn't know anyone in Sheffield. She'll be all alone.
It's what she wants.
I suppose.
She's starting again, Les. And she'd want you to do the same.
Aye.
You know, I'm no fan of living over the brush, but, well, not when there's plenty of perfectly good churches and register officers around. But it does seem a shame, doesn't it, if young Shelley wants to move in with Peter and he won't ask her.
You just watch this space, Betty, love.
Hey, have you been up to something?
Cheers, Shelley.
Thank you.
Hi, Bobby.
Hiya. What's up with you? Seen one too many of Vic's dirty kicks already, have we?
No, it's Toya.
Oh. Hiya, babe. You know, you're just in time to buy me a drink.
Yeah, well, why don't you take a seat, honey, and I'll bring it over.
Okay.
Hey, there haven't been any calls, have there? You know, jobs for me specifically.
No, why should there be?
No.
Anyway, I'm not sure I should trust you with one of our cabs again, considering you keep getting them clamped all the time.
It's happened once.
Yes, and you still haven't told me how.
Well...
Hello. Usual, is it?
It is, yeah. Is everything all right?
Yeah. Why shouldn't it be?
No, there's no reason. It's just that I've been having a think, that's all.
Thought you looked tired.
Yeah, think about me and you.
Sounds serious.
It is. Why don't you move in with me? How do you feel about that, will you?
What's brought this on?
Just, will you? Will you move in?
I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
Oh, come on, love, what is it to think about? We'll just do it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, of course I'm serious, yeah.
Well, yeah. You talked me into it. Oh.
Looks like somebody got lucky.
Yep. So did I.
Come again.
Don't say a word.
Hmm.
That's how I got clamped at the hotel.
What, you mean it... With a bird, like?
A woman, mate. 100% pure class.
This is Hazel Wilding, isn't it? This is the one that's been hounding you.
She's no hound.
Bobby, no?
What do you think? I'm still breathing, aren't I?
Well, come on, then. Give us all the details, blow by blow.
Oh, I couldn't possibly do that, mate. It's private, you know.
Excuse me, you were on company time there, and that clamp fee came out of our profits. Least you can do is give me the action highlights.
Well,
I take it that Peter's asked you to move in, then?
Yeah? How did you know?
Well, I just say a little bird told me to whispered in somebody's ear.
Sorry, what do you mean?
Eve.
Eve's been talking to Peter?
Well, it worked.
How dare she?
Well, it was all done with the best of intentions, love.
I don't care, Betty. She's no right messing about in my life. Wait till I see her.
Oh, dear.
Hello.
Want a word with you.
Whatever's the matter?
Peter has just asked me to move in with him.
Well, that's great, isn't it? It's what you wanted.
I wanted him to ask me because he wanted to, not because you'd stuck your flaming great oar in.
Oh, come on. I just gave him a bit of a prod, that's all.
What did he say?
Nothing. I told him your landlord was threatening to chuck you out.
Oh, great! So he's not asked me to move in because he loves me or out. It's out of flaming pity.
Of course it isn't. I thought I was helping.
Yeah? Well, you thought wrong.
Oh, Shelley, look, I'm
So, into cabbies then, this bird, is she?
Look, she is not into cabbies.
Look, turn it in. Probably some bored housewife who gets off on ordering cars to go round the block with whoever turns up.
It is not like that, Steve.
But half the cabbies in town have been there. Bet Vernon's had her.
Look, she's not a tart. She's sophisticated. Like I said, class.
All right, all right. Just hope you got to pay for the full ride, that's all.
Right then, you two. What are you talking about?
Nothing, just waiting to get served. Out with Steve.
Yes, that's right. Even though I hear there's a better class of service at that fancy Abbey Hotel. Isn't that right, Vic?
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
That's where he was the day he got clamped. Popped in for a quickie at the hotel. Bath.
Oh, you did you?
Yes, lad. What'll it be?
What's all that about, then? You went storming through there like a ripping flaming shell. What's up?
Eve. She put you up to it, didn't she? Asking me to move in with you.
No.
She told you that I was getting chucked out of my digs, didn't she?
Well, yeah.
It was a load of rubbish. Rubbish.
What? What is?
I'll be waiting over there, all right?
Don't you ever pull a stunt like that again.
Hey, listen. It's not me you should be worried about.
Oh, and how do you mean?
Well, if she is a bored housewife...
Who says she's a housewife?
Oh, so she isn't?
Well, I don't know, do I? We never got that much time to talk.
Well, of course not, no, but... Look, if she is a bored housewife looking for a bit of excitement, then it stands to reason she's going to have a husband who isn't going to take too kindly to her ordering minicabs to take her to heaven. You just be careful that he doesn't try and send you there himself. Hmm?
She made it all up, the meddling cow.
I don't understand. Why would she?
Because...
Yeah.
I told her that I wanted to move in with you.
Eve, can you come here? I want a word with you, please.
Look, Peter, I'm really sorry.
You go and get yourself a drink, my love.
You what?
I've been wanting to ask Shelley to move in with me for ages. I just didn't think she'd say yes. Go on, you've done me a favour. Brilliant.
So, are you satisfied with everything you've seen, then?
It's more like a demolition site than a building site to me.
Eggs and omelettes, Richard. Eggs and omelettes.
I suppose so.
Today, a run-down late Victorian mansion. But when we've finished, 4 luxury apartments for discerning professionals.
I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, this could be the start of the perfect partnership, could this, Richard? You buy the homes from all the old biddies, and then we just wait for them all to drop off the perch.
Brandy, please, Shelley, and and another of whatever this man's drinking.
Hey, thanks very much.
I'll come clean straight away.
All right, I knew there was something. What is it? Gearbox gone south?
Okay, it's just a tiny little rattle somewhere slowly sending me mad.
Yeah, well, they're the worst sort, those rattles. Like looking for a needle in a haystack still. Be worth it for a test drive in that car of yours.
When?
Tomorrow morning.
All I'm saying is, if these apartments are going to be of a certain superior standard, we've got to make sure that we reflect that in the marketing.
I thought we could just find ourselves a decent estate agent.
What, and rely on them? Oh, Richard, me old mate, the stories I could tell you. Now, what we've got to do is we've got to put together our own brochure.
Brochure?
Yes, a real class piece of work.
Of course, I was forgetting you got your own printing business, haven't you?
These flats are yours. Where are they?
Oak Hill. Why?
Because me and Steve might be interested.
They're a bit pricey.
Well, how pricey?
Round 120k.
Oh. Yeah, well, for that price, they better be a bit taster.
Out of your Steve's league, I reckon.
No, for your information, Streetcars is doing dead well.
Well, it must be.
Yeah, well, just let me know when the first one's finished, all right?
Well, if marketing's that easy, who needs brochures?
Mind if we join you, gents?
Not at all, not at all. Take a seat.
Cheers.
Yeah, you see, Richard, this is the market we want, not some cabbie and his knicker-stitching missus. We want professionals like Dev and Kev.
Why? What is it you're selling?
Well, Dougie and Richard have gone into the luxury apartment business.
Oh, sounds a little bit out of my league.
These are very, very nice apartments.
A 2-bedroom, state-of-the-art kitchen, choice of power shower or spa bath, and the very latest in alarm systems. Dev, if Kevin's not interested, they'd be right up your street. Why don't you come over to my place? We've got all the specs and plans. Come and have a look.
Thanks, Dougie. I'm quite happy where I am.
Well, that's a shame, because I've got a bottle of 16-year-old malt and a fresh pack of cards just itching to be played with. What do you say, lads?
Sounds more like it to me.
Right.
Sorry, we're closed. Oh, hiya.
Hiya. Just thought I'd stop by, see how it went with Les.
Not bad. I think he's starting to come to terms with things.
Poor Les. It's got to be hard when somebody you care about don't want to know anymore, eh?
Yeah.
So how are you?
Me? I'm fine.
Look, why don't we go to cinema tonight, take your mind off things?
No, not tonight, I think I should probably stay in with Les. I mean, I know I said he was all right, but...
Well, it's no problem. I mean, I'll come round with a video instead.
Actually, do you mind if you don't, Sam?
Why?
I just think me and Les would be better on our own, you know?
Yeah. Well, I'll maybe see you tomorrow then instead, eh?
Yeah.
All right.
We're in!
OK, so where's this bottle of malt?
Hang on, I'll just turn this off.
I can't wait for the alarm that scans your eyes like in those sci-fi movies. Remembering the codes for 7 shops in a flat, man, is a nightmare.
Yeah, well, I have a system. Yeah, the best years of my life, I'll never forget them.
You know, I always knew there was a reason why I should have gone in for Shopkeeper of the Year. What do you think?
Right then. Cards and whiskey.
Oh, I don't know, Dougie. I'm not much of a gambler.
You're in business, aren't you? What's the difference?
Look, they're perfect. I mean, they're not just flats, they're like luxury apartments.
Yeah, and Dougie's building them. A doll's house gets built better than one of Dougie's.
Oh, come on, Steve, they're nice.
Yes. I bet they're a nice price as well.
Well, they sound like a bargain to me.
Well, how much are they? 80 grand.
120.
120 grand? What, I run a minicab firm, not an international airline.
Steve, it'll be great.
The answer is still no way.
Well, it's what I want, all right. Besides, it'll show people around here a thing or two.
Evening. Want another one?
Yeah, why not? Miserable enough as it is. Don't think an hangover in the morning's going to make much difference.
2 pints, please, Shelley. Come in, love. I think you need to get out more and live it up a bit.
Yeah, well, I would. Don't look like Toya wants to. Not with me, anyway.
Yeah, well, that's her lookout. Hey, she's not the only jockey in the box.
She's for me.
So, Dougie, how's things going with Sunita?
Made a new man of me, she has.
Yeah. Well, maybe you should put her in charge of making a new flat out of the old dump you two been saddled with.
Yeah, just put your money on the table, Deb. Let's see if it's as funny as you are.
There's a 20.
What girl would say if she could see me doing this?
Got you under the thumb already, has she?
No, I somehow don't think she'd appreciate the potential of the investment.
Yeah, well, that's what I like about Molly. She won't mind me having a game with her lad. She knows how important it is to enjoy yourself. In fact, I'd almost forgotten how before we got together.
20 and up 20, I know what you mean. Being with a new woman's like taking a spin in a brand new sports car.
Invigorating.
Especially with the top off. Right. There's 20, and I'll raise you the same again.
Oh, that's me out.
Men and women are different. You can't ignore it.
You wouldn't want to either, would you? Oh, that's me out as well.
They look at things differently. Men see a chance, women see a risk. Probably got something to do with the maternal instinct. They're naturally protective, but it makes them bad gamblers.
Yeah, and businessmen.
Business women.
Yeah, well, you won't want to play cards with one anyway, would you?
I'd rather play strip poker with a woman than any of you lot. All right, Dev. There's your 20. And I'll raise you a 40.
Are you sure, Dougie? You haven't been on much of a winning streak so far.
Yeah, well, it's changing, isn't it? Come on, Dev, force you to see me.
All right. Let's see what you got.
Well, look what's hiding here. 3 jacks.
Oh,
good hand.
Hey, it's good. It's good. But it's not what I'd call majestic.
Hey, Dougie, not your night, mate.
Yeah, well, it's not over yet. Here, charge your glasses. I'll be back in a minute.
Wow. Cheers. This.
I need it more than
let me tell you. I was planning to vision.
Yeah, mate.
Oh, cheers.
Hey, that's as bad as sticking it under your mattress.
Yeah, well, what the taxman don't know won't hurt him, eh? Or me. Shh.
I mean, I know we never seemed like the perfect couple. She's pretty and clever. And what am I? I'm just a grease monkey who gets his kit off for a few extra quid.
Yeah, I know.
I always thought we had something. It always felt right. You know, like we were supposed to be together.
So what's changed?
Well, it's like she don't want to be around me anymore. Like she can't get rid of me quick enough. Like I've done something. Cheated on her or something.
Have you?
No. What sort of scumbucket do you think I am, Vic?
Well, there's worse things than cheating, you know, Sam.
Not as far as I'm concerned, mate.
So she said out?
No, that's just it. She just started treating me like something she's trod in. Don't know what to do, Vic.
Well, it's obvious, isn't it?
What is?
You just get in there first.
And do what?
Dump her. Before she dumps you.